As the sun begins to rise early and the days become longer, it's a sign that the regular basketball season is coming to an end. And for the seniors at Michigan State, their time too is running out. From a Final Four appearance last year to playing internationally in Germany and Italy. From walking on campus 5 years ago, visiting Michigan State for the first time, to being a hometown kid your entire life. The group of seniors that will play their final game at the Breslin Center versus Ohio State will have the potential to turn their senior year into the most successful season in Spartan basketball history. And while the success of the 2016 class has been more than just impressive, what these four seniors will remember the most is less about what happened on the court, but more about how the Spartan basketball program has transformed their lives.
Yeah, I know for me it's going to be real emotional just because, it's finally coming to an end, but I've enjoyed my time here. It's been a good 4 years. Been through ups and downs. Been through a lot. So it's gonna be kind of weird because it's the last game I'll be playing in front of the fans we have. The IZone, playing for Coach the last game here, and playing with my teammates for the last game here. So it's gonna be weird for me, but it's gonna be emotional.
I know I was talking to AT today as I was walking up to practice, just saying man, I only got a couple more of these, and as much of a pain it is some days to get up there because you're tired or you got something else going on in your life. This has been a mainstay in my life for the last 4 years, so after the next month it's going to be over, and it's tough, but I guess you got to grow up and move on from it.
I've only been here for 2 years, but it feels like I've been part of the family for forever. These guys are already my brothers, and I really enjoyed my time here so far. And it's gonna be, it's kind of eye-opening that college is coming to an end and the real world starts in 5 months. So, it's exciting, but it's also, kind of sad that you got to leave, but also you're excited for your future. So I just feel like it's a new chapter opening up.
Yeah, and for me, I don't feel like it's set in yet. For me, I think maybe I tend to take things day by day, maybe, but it's just, everyone keeps asking me how do you feel about it being your last game, and it's it just doesn't feel like it's my last game.
Right.
I think it's just because you've been around for so long. This is just what you do. This is what life is.
Yeah,
you come
routine.
And so it doesn't feel like it's the last game, and I think it'll start to set in probably after that game. We walk out there.
These are my closest friends, and I've only been here for 2 years. It feels like I've known them my whole life, and we've been through, I'd say, a lot more good times than bad. I don't remember many bad times, other than a few losses, things like that. But I guess it's crazy how close I think we got.
What's been the most important thing? It has been the chemistry. Just because the amount of time that we spend here working out together in the summer, practicing together, cheering for each other, picking each other up, yelling at each other, making sure we're pushing each other to be the best we can be. But then off the court, we're with each other pretty much every single night, seeing each other, and even if it's for 5 minutes, stop and say what's up. If there's a game on, you still see each other and check up on each other. And that's what Michigan State's really all about, and I think this team has exemplified that through the last year of just growing close and being able to achieve what we can.
That's probably the best thing here is the chemistry and everything like that, but I'm gonna go off another thing. It's just the type of support that we get here at Michigan State and the type of impact that we have in the community is crazy to me. Just even going out to Wendy's or wherever you go out to eat, you don't know who you're impacting. You could take a picture with somebody right then and there and change somebody's life. Or anywhere you go pretty much in around here at East Lansing, you see a fan or somebody knows you just because of Spartan basketball. We don't have a pro team here, so we're basically the pro team here.
These 2 years have been like amazing. 2 of the best years I'll probably ever have. I don't know if I could ever build as close of friendships as I have here. Like, it's just like, we're all more than friends. It's crazy. Like, I've been part of teams like where we were close, but it's never been nothing like this. It's amazing.
I think the craziest,
Oh, yeah. No,
maybe the craziest game, Bryn wasn't here, but when we beat Michigan, when we killed them at home your freshman year,
Yeah, that was
that
almost
was
25.
that was nuts because they were ranked. We were both like top 5, top 10.
That was the loudest I ever heard in person.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
Just shut the place down.
That was one of the crazy. I'll always remember that as probably the loudest, craziest game I've ever been a part of in terms of like what was happening during the game.
Yeah, that Elite Eight game was crazy, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elite Eight games.
Yeah, for what it meant.
Yeah.
For what it meant, yeah, the Elite Eight game is probably the most important game.
It was like, this gym was like 70% our fans, too. And that's why I said about the fans and how the support we
is
get.
incredible.
You know, we get crazy support, and that was a crazy game. Winning that and going to the Final Four, for sure.
Thanks for shooting, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
The memories that I have here are just so many I can't even categorize them. Every week I probably have a great memory to share with somebody. Pretty much every week, let alone every day might be. I mean, just so many memories. Everything that we've been through here is just, I wouldn't change it. You know, just through the bads and goods and everything that happened, you know, I'm glad it happened that way.
Whether it was going to Germany, going to Italy, Princess Lacey, playing in the Champions Classic, playing in Final Fours, all that stuff really makes you appreciate what you got. Like, I know none of these guys here take any of that for granted. It's a special experience that God's blessed us with this situation to be able to have fun and experience those things, and we can take those into our next areas of life and just approach situations the correct way because we're so well-rounded with what we experienced here.
Yeah, and I think we'll even, as we get into the real world, I mean, as much as we appreciate those things now and look back on how fun they were now, I think as we get in the real world, we're going to look back at them even, you know, with more value as we get older. And it's going to be like, wow, we got to do that. We got to went to Italy, went and played in the Final Four.
We gotta pay to go to Atlanta now.
Exactly. You know,
But it was free. You know what I'm saying? Or we got pregame meal or postgame meal free. You know what I'm saying?
I was talking to Colby about this the other day, just about what we are going to miss. Sometimes it's annoying to walk up those steps and you're about to have a tough 2-3 hour practice, but the time we get beforehand chilling in the locker room, afterwards just kicking it, talking about our day.
Even during.
Even during practice, you're right.
I enjoy all of it, man. To really it's just enjoyable being around these guys. Like, no matter what we're doing, even if we're practicing, in the locker room, hanging out, it's just like every moment is something. We're either laughing or
that's one thing.
It's just always good times.
One thing I'm gonna miss is the jokes, because it's like,
It's
it's
always
like
a joke.
always jokes, especially after like a tough practice. Like, you know, we can't. I mean, you got it. Some of the stuff like the coaches say to us, you can't. If you take it all seriously all the time, you're gonna lose your mind. So, coming in the locker room afterwards and someone got yelled at and just, like making fun of that person or joking about what coaches said. I mean, that's the stuff I'll definitely miss. And then, like Bryn said, even like the practices, which, you know, when you're going into it, it's like, damn, I gotta practice. But I'm definitely gonna miss that competition every single day. You know, you're competing every single day. You got something that you gotta do, a goal you gotta accomplish every day. You know, it kind of keeps you going, I guess. And so I'll definitely miss that.
Hey, I kind of think we take some stuff for granted, though. Like, even just like going into practice, like, no one wants to be like practice every day, but also it's like, I think that's part of what I'm gonna miss is, you know, practicing all the time and being around my teammates, and even coming in here when maybe watching more film when you don't want to. Like, at the end of the day, it's just like, man, it's enjoyable. Everything's really kind of enjoyable once you really think about it.
Yeah, we look at it as stress right now, but or if you do, sometimes you look at things as stress or like waking up having to lift or like, like you know what I'm saying? But like
It's not getting out of bed.
You know what I'm saying?
Lawsuits.
But
I'll never look back on that. I'll never look good on Wall. Look back on Wall. It's like, man, I missed those. No, never.
But like when we older and like nobody's telling us to lift or do this, and you gotta motivate yourself to do it. It's gonna be harder, and we're gonna be like, dang, we wish we would have had time. Right? You know what I'm saying? Or coaches to motivate you.
I really just think we take like some of that stuff. You can't see it right now. It would be really hard to see it, but once you like really look at it and put it in the right perspective, it's just kind of like something you're really gonna miss, even the tough times. I'll miss the whole thing.
Yeah, something that I think is cool, just knowing these guys. So I was here a year early, kind of knowing all these guys, and like none of them were, the top recruit in the nation or anything like that coming in. And now, like 3 of the best basketball players in the country on arguably the best basketball team in the country. So, I mean, that growth, and especially in the era of one and dones, that growth through 4 years is something that I think speaks a lot to the school and kind of what this class is about, and that our ultimate goal throughout was a national championship, and that's something we're still aiming for. So I think that's something that it's been kind of cool to watch and be a part of.
I don't think we're close to our ceiling. I don't think I think we got a lot more potential to reach, and I think we will reach it. I think we've just grown so much in the last what, 6 months has it been? Yeah. I think we've grown like, it's crazy to see where we're at now. Even though we started off hot, I think we're a much better team than we started out as. It's kind of crazy to me how much better we are and how much better we could be. Like we could be very good.
Yeah, we got a lot of basketball to play. It's gonna be senior night. It's gonna be sadness and that, but at the same time, still got 10 more games after that. At least we plan on playing 10 more games. 3, win the championship in Indy, and then win the national championship. That's been our goal. So like, I mean, it's gonna be emotional, but at the same time, you're like, you got 10 more games. Like,
we got a lot still.
We want to, especially I know
9?
we 9 after the season.
Okay.
After it's 9. Well, yeah. Math guy. Math guy.
I had to correct. We're good now. We're on the same page.
Yeah, but I mean, we got a lot to accomplish. I mean, we talked about setting ourselves apart in our class, and I think to come where me and Matt came in, and Kobe, and playing with Bryn in high school, like it'd be crazy to win a national championship with these guys. It'd be nuts. So that's our ultimate goal.
But it's very possible.
It's very possible.
Yeah.
And I feel like, it's only up to us. I feel like we're the best team in the country. So if we fail to win the national championships, it's on us, not on what somebody else did.
Yeah, and I don't think it's pressure either. I mean, we've had the same goal since the season, since we lost that game in the Final Four last year. I think we realized, all right, we got there, we got to experience the Final Four. We weren't supposed to get there last year. We had a good team coming back, and I think we decided, all right, next year it's not just getting to the Final Four, it's winning a national championship. So that's the plan.
That national championship, that changed your life. Mateen and them, and Mo Pete, all them guys say, if you win it change your life forever. I want my life to be changed forever. I mean,
Might as well.
I mean, we did work so hard, might as well finish it off right.
Yeah.
And here comes Michigan State with Forbes on the wing for 3.
Tom has it.
Gets it to Harris, down low to Costello. Oh, a beautiful backdoor pass to Clark, who gets around Sanders.
As Sanders, tough pass in traffic to Daniels, and it's ripped out of his hands. On the push, Alvin Ellis finds Forbes in transition, and the three is good by Bryn Forbes, and a timeout.
When they have gotten opportunities, Rutgers just converted a high percentage, but here they turn it over again.
And Alvin Ellis to the other end with a one-hand hammer.
Finally gets it in now to Valentine. Denzel around the top of the circle. Sets a play. Forbes wide open for a three. He got it! Oh, that was sweet. Looking, finally comes into Forbes, wide open for a three ball. He got it!
They have blitzed Rutgers in this second half. Schilling inside, and the tip jam on the follow from Aaron Harris.
Now to Davis. Here's Forbes. Could this be the 11th one? It is! He got it! Nobody's ever done that in our conference, ever.
Costello sets the screen for Valentine. Gets it right back, and there's Costello with the double-double. He's got 9 double-doubles.
Around the top of the circle. Tries to split the defense, doesn't. Ball's taken away by Javon Best. Here comes iron slam dunk. Another assist by Ellis.
Deontay Davis normally starts in the pivot for Michigan State. He's a freshman. He went to Tom Izzo instead. If you want to start Colby Wollenman on senior day, that's just fine with me. And that's exactly what Tom Izzo did.
17:39 to go in the first half. Play lob pass on the block. Costello. He's got 2 already. Spins up under. Bank shot good with his left hand. Now he's got 4. Rebound Michigan State. Valentine going all the way. Scoop shots off the glass. And it's in. He got the board, went the distance, got the bucket. Here comes Ohio State in a big hurry.
Shot clock down to 5. Tum-tum Nair. Davis to Valentine off a curl. He finds Schilling with 1 on the shot clock at the front of the rim. Just another assist for Denzel Valentine.
Around the horn it goes. They want to set up Davis, but Valentine will take a 3. He got it.
How about that? With 2 quick trips down the floor, Valentine now has doubled his production.
You better guard him.
You have to. Sometimes you can't.
Valentine, nice slip to Costello. Senior to senior on senior day.
Great pass, great slip.
Shot clock at 6. Schilling has it. Back to Valentine. Here comes a 3. He got it. Well, if you're in this building, you tell me when it's not Valentine's Day. With a big lead, 67-49 over Ohio State. Forbes off a pick long 2. Got it, and he's fouled. Count the basket.
Well, Mark Loving came over, put his hand right into Bryn Forbes' face, and too much contact there. What concentration by Bryn Forbes.
Valentine off the turnover. Pulls up. Has another.
Valentine dribbling around. Bounce pass down low to Costello. He's making a move. Hook shot away. He got it. Nice work by Matt Costello, and the big guy's got 15.
Yeah, Mickey Mitchell at 6'7". No match for Matt Costello down low.
A lot of people aren't.
And so he won. He was the tallest guy in the walk-on night. And then he got to be good enough where I asked him the red shirt last year before, because I appreciated what he meant to this team. Not only he's a better player and he's played pretty well when he has played, but what he does off the court, what he's done for some of our guys is special. He's the greatest tutor, and I don't mean academically, athletically. Kobe and your family from Bighorn, Wyoming, that was the other reason I liked them. I couldn't find anybody from a smaller town than where I'm from, so it was Kobe, all right? Thanks, Kobe. Bryn Forbes was a heck of a high school player and committed early, but boy, am I happy that we welcomed him back here. He has turned into one hell of a player. What I like most about Bryn, he's always trying to please you. He really is. And if you can take my stuff for 2 years, God bless him, because he's done an unbelievable job of working to get better, stronger, better defensively. And now he's become the premier three-point shooter in the entire nation. Matt has, everybody thinks Matt and I get along like oil and water. Sometimes it's worse than that, but I can promise you this, We are always on the same page. He gets it, I get it. He doesn't always like it, I don't always like it. But I'm gonna miss Matt Costello because he brings passion and energy and toughness, and he brings all the things that represent who we are. Judd Heathcote had a famous saying that I remembered for 100 years. He used to walk by me when I was talking to somebody, he'd say, DWW. See, you don't waste words on people that aren't worth it. He's worth it. So I'm gonna keep using words day after day after day for the next 4 weeks, all right? My most memorable experience maybe as a coach was to be in Syracuse last year and watch Denzel run over to his dad when the final horn went off. His dad played here, didn't have a chance to go to Sweet 16s or Final Fours back then. And it felt like Denzel was saying to him, Dad, live this through me. What a better gift a son can give to his father. I just want to thank your whole family, and Denzel, I want to say that it's been a privilege to coach you because I've never had a guy that could do as many different things as you've done. He is an MVP. So I want to thank you. I want to tell you this. In the 21 years I've been the head coach, we've gotten to 7 Final Fours, but 3 of them I thought we had a legitimate chance to win going in. I'm putting my neck on the line. This is the 4th where we have a legitimate chance to win. So, just like football, our mission, get to a Final Four. See y'all later, thank you.
National champions. Come back and be able to do this for me. Do this for me. And that pull. That baton guy.
Yeah. We see
that's me right there. That national championship.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Bring your kids here, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And everybody just loving you.
Loving you.